Have you ever found yourself awake at 3 a.m., staring into the quiet darkness, wondering why sleep seems to slip away just when you need it most? If those early morning hours have become a familiar companion, you're not alone, dear friend. Here at Seniors Life Wisdom, we're all about uncovering the gentle truths of our golden years and sharing practical wisdom to make every day a little brighter. I'm Albert, and I've spent years listening to friends, neighbors, and my own heart, gathering insights to pass along to you. Today, we're diving into 5 surprising reasons why so many older adults wake up around 3 a.m. and what those wake-ups might mean for your health and sleep. These aren't just random quirks of aging, they're signals from your body and mind, whispering about your needs in these quiet hours. Each reason we'll explore reveals something deeper about how your system works now, from the way your senses hum to the rhythm of your thoughts. By the end of this video, you'll see those 3 a.m. moments not as frustrations, but as gentle invitations to care for yourself in new ways. Stay with me, because what you learn here could help you rest easier and live fuller. Before we begin, let me ask, do you have a little nighttime ritual that soothes you? Maybe it's a cup of chamomile tea or the sound of a favorite radio station. Share it in the comments below. Your stories weave the heart of our Seniors Life Wisdom community. Now, let's uncover the first reason. Reason 1. One reason you might wake at 3 a.m. is a shift in your body's inner rhythm, like a seasoned traveler adjusting to a new time zone. As we age, our circadian clock, the one that tells us when to sleep and rise, becomes less rigid. It's not just about going to bed earlier, it's about how your body senses the passage of night. After a few hours of sleep, often around 2 or 3 a.m., your brain may briefly check in, stirring you awake to recalibrate. This can feel like a sudden alertness, not because you're worried, but because your system is syncing with its own quiet pulse. My friend Leonard, who used to mend shoes in his little shop, noticed this after he turned 70. He'd wake at 3 a.m., his mind clear, as if the day was calling. At first he fought it, but then he learned it was his body's way of keeping time. This shift can strain your heart and raise stress if it happens too often, as fragmented sleep taxes your system. To ease it, try a consistent bedtime, even by 15 minutes, and dim the lights an hour before sleep to steady your rhythm. It's not a flaw, it's your body navigating its own map. These small steps can mean deeper rest and steadier days. This wakefulness often ties to a natural dip in body temperature during the night, which can signal your brain to briefly rouse. As we age, this temperature regulation becomes less precise, making these moments more noticeable. My friend Margaret, a retired florist, found that keeping her bedroom at a steady 65 degrees Fahrenheit helped her sleep longer. Avoiding late caffeine, even in small doses like chocolate, can also stabilize this cycle. A brief evening stretch like gentle shoulder rolls may further align your body's clock, promoting smoother nights and brighter mornings. Reason 2. Another reason for those 3 a.m. wake-ups is heightened sensory sensitivity, like an old radio picking up faint signals. With age, your senses become more attuned to subtle disturbances, a creak in the house, a shift in temperature, or even the hum of a distant streetlight. These aren't loud enough to wake you in youth, but now they can nudge you out of sleep, especially in the lighter stages around 3 a.m. My neighbor Esther, who loved her evening crossword puzzles, found herself startled awake by the faintest sounds after she turned 75. She didn't feel anxious, just alert, as if her ears were on guard. This sensitivity can raise your heart rate and disrupt your sleep cycle, leaving you tired by midday. To soften this, consider a white noise machine or soft earplugs to muffle the world. Keep your bedroom cool and consistent, and avoid heavy blankets that might overheat you. These tweaks can calm your senses, protecting your rest and your energy. If this reason resonates, drop a number 2 in the comments to let me know you're here. Your voice strengthens our seniors' life wisdom family. This heightened sensitivity arises because aging sharpens your nervous system's response to the environment, like a lantern glowing brighter in the dark. Your brain, now more vigilant, picks up cues, faint rustles, a chilly draft, or a mattress's subtle shift that once went unnoticed. My friend Rose, who knitted scarves for her church bazaar, noticed this at 72. She'd wake at 3 a.m., her skin prickling at the hum of her fridge or a neighbor's car. It wasn't fear, just her senses on high alert, like a watchman scanning the night. This can spike adrenaline, fragmenting sleep and leaving you groggy, unlike the rhythmic, mental, or social triggers we'll cover. To ease it, try a weighted blanket, light enough to comfort without overheating, grounding your body like a soft embrace. Rose added a lavender sachet near her pillow, its scent calming her nerves, and woke less often, her days clearer. If light bothers you, a sleep mask can block stray glimmers, distinct from circadian cues. These small shifts honor your body's keen awareness, guiding it to restful nights. This sensitivity also stems from a thinning of the brain's sensory filters, which once muted minor stimuli during sleep. As we age, these filters weaken, letting whispers of the world, like a ticking clock or a breeze against a window, reach deeper into your rest. My friend Thomas, a retired gardener, felt this at 73. He'd wake to the soft drip of a faucet he swore he'd fixed, his ears catching it like a bird's call. It wasn't irritation, just his senses sharpened, like a lens focusing too finely. This can strain your nervous system, raising blood pressure and sapping morning vitality. To counter it, try blackout curtains to dim stray moonlight or street lamps, which can jolt you awake. Thomas swapped his stiff mattress for a softer one, easing the subtle pressures that stirred him. A small fan can add a steady hum, masking erratic sounds without chilling you. If pets share your bed, their tiny movements might rouse you. Consider a separate pet bed nearby. These adjustments cradle your heightened senses like a gardener tending delicate blooms, fostering deeper sleep and brighter days. Reason 3. A third reason you might stir at 3 a.m. is a change in your digestive rhythm, like a clock that ticks out of sync. As we age, our digestion slows, and late meals or certain foods can linger, causing subtle discomfort by the early morning hours. A heavy dinner, spicy dish, or even a glass of wine might sit uneasily, triggering a light wake-up when your body tries to process it. My old friend Martin, who ran a bakery for 40 years, noticed this in his late 60s. He loved his nightly pasta, but found himself awake at 3 a.m., his stomach quietly grumbling. This can strain your digestive system and raise blood sugar fluctuations, impacting your heart and energy. To help, try eating dinner earlier, by 6 p.m. if you can, and choose lighter meals with vegetables or lean proteins. A small evening walk, even around the house, can settle your stomach. This isn't about denying yourself joy, it's about giving your body a smoother night. These changes can mean clearer mornings and steadier health. As digestion slows, your stomach works like a weary traveler, taking longer to unpack each meal. By 3 a.m., undigested food can cause a faint bloat or reflux, waking you gently, unlike sensory or mental triggers. My friend Helen, a retired librarian, felt this at 69 after her beloved curry dinners. She'd wake, her stomach uneasy, as if still wrestling with spices. This can stress your gut, raising inflammation and disrupting sleep's healing power. To soothe it, sip chamomile tea post-dinner, calming your stomach like a soft breeze. Helen tried this, eating by 5 p.m., and added a chair yoga twist to aid digestion, waking less often with brighter mornings. If dairy or caffeine lingers, switch to herbal drinks earlier, distinct from circadian or social fixes. These gentle shifts honor your body's pace, easing nights and boosting vitality. This digestive lag also relates to a decline in stomach acid and enzyme production, which weakens your gut's ability to break down complex foods overnight. My friend Samuel, a former tailor, noticed this at 71 after enjoying late-night snacks like cheese and crackers. He'd wake at 3 a.m., feeling a subtle heaviness, as if his stomach was still stitching together his meal. This can disrupt your gut's microbiome balance, leading to discomfort that nudges you awake and clouds your energy. To ease it, try smaller portions at dinner, focusing on easily digestible foods like steamed greens or broth-based soups. Samuel started chewing his food more slowly, aiding his gut's work, and found his nights smoother. Avoid lying down right after eating. Wait at least 2 hours to let gravity assist digestion. A pinch of ginger in your evening tea can settle your stomach, like a warm thread easing a knot. If acidic foods like tomatoes trigger you, swap them for neutral options like zucchini. These tweaks, like a tailor's careful cuts, align your digestive rhythm, fostering restful sleep and vibrant days. Reason 4. The fourth reason for 3 a.m. wake-ups is a restless mind, like a library where the books keep rearranging themselves. As we grow older, our brains often stay active at night, sorting through thoughts, memories, or plans. Around 3 a.m., when sleep is lightest, this mental hum can pull you awake, not with worry, but with a quiet buzz of ideas or reflections. My cousin Beatrice, who taught piano well into her 70s, would wake at 3 a.m. with lesson plans dancing in her head. She wasn't stressed, just awake, her mind alive with music. This overactivity can raise stress hormones, tiring your body and clouding your focus by day. To ease it, try a bedtime ritual like jotting down thoughts in a notebook to park them for morning. A few minutes of deep breathing or soft music can also quiet your mind. This is your wisdom at work, not a fault. If this speaks to you, comment with the number 4 below, and if you haven't subscribed to Seniors Life Wisdom, please do. It keeps our light shining. This restlessness arises because aging shifts how your brain processes downtime, like a clockmaker tinkering long after hours. The prefrontal cortex, which organizes thoughts, stays active during a light sleep, weaving plans or revisiting moments, unlike the sensory, digestive, or social triggers we've discussed. My friend Victor, a retired carpenter, felt this at 71. He'd wake at 3 a.m., his mind sketching furniture designs or recalling a chair he built decades ago. It wasn't anxiety, just his brain humming, like a workshop lit at midnight. This can elevate cortisol, disrupting deep sleep and causing daytime fog or irritability. To calm it, try a pre-bed ritual. List 3 tasks for tomorrow to clear your mind, like shelving books for the night. Victor adopted this, adding a short meditation, picturing a calm lake to hush his thoughts, waking less often with clearer days. Avoid late mental stimulation, like puzzles, distinct from circadian cues. Instead, try a soothing hobby, like sketching or listening to classical tunes. My neighbor Laura, a former nurse, found that humming a lullaby before bed settled her mind, like a curtain drawn over a busy stage. If you wake, count backward from 20, focusing on each number to dim the mental glow. These steps cradle your vibrant mind, easing it into restful nights. This mental restlessness can also stem from a reduced ability to shift gears from a daytime problem-solving to nighttime calm, as neural pathways grow less flexible with age. My friend Edith, a retired seamstress, noticed this at 74. She'd wake at 3 a.m., her mind stitching together ideas for quilts or replaying a conversation from years ago, like a needle threading endlessly. It wasn't distress, just her brain refusing to pause. This can sap mental energy, leading to mood dips or forgetfulness, distinct from other triggers. To soothe it, try a pre-sleep visualization. Imagine placing each thought in a box, closing it gently for the night. Edith began tracing patterns in her mind, like folding fabric, to slow her thoughts, and slept more soundly. Limit screen time 2 hours before bed, as blue light can spark your brain's alertness. A warm, non-caffeinated drink, like milk with a pinch of nutmeg, can signal rest, like a soft stitch in time. If thoughts surge at 3 a.m., breathe slowly through your nose for 4 counts, hold for 4, then exhale for 6, easing your mind's pace. These gentle practices, like a seamstress's careful craft, guide your active mind to peace, fostering deeper sleep and sharper days. Reason 5. The final reason you might wake at 3 a.m. is a longing for connection, like a thread pulling at your heart. As we age, our social circles often shrink, friends move, families grow busy, and the quiet of night can amplify a sense of being alone. This isn't always heavy loneliness. Sometimes it's a soft ache for someone to share a laugh or a memory with. Around 3 a.m., when the world is still, this feeling can stir you awake, your heart seeking warmth. My friend Clara, who used to host bridge nights, felt this after her husband passed. She'd wake at 3 a.m., her thoughts drifting to old games and conversations. This can raise stress and dampen mood, affecting your heart and spirit. To nurture connection, try a daily call to a friend or joining a community group, even online. Before bed, write a note to someone you love, even if you don't send it. These acts weave bonds that ease your nights, your heart still reaching out. That's a sign of strength. This longing emerges because aging reshapes our social landscape, like a tapestry where threads have frayed but still hold beauty. In the stillness of 3 a.m., when distractions fade, your heart notices absences, voices, touches, or shared glances once part of daily life. Unlike the rhythmic, sensory, digestive, or mental triggers we've explored, this is an emotional tide, rising when sleep is light. Your brain, wired for bonds, may wake you as it seeks to mend these gaps. My friend Henry, a retired postman, felt this at 74. He'd wake at 3 a.m., recalling chats with neighbors on his route, not sad but yearning for their warmth. He thought it was just age, but it was his soul craving connection. This can raise cortisol, tightening your chest, or dimming joy, impacting heart health and mood, distinct from other causes. Yet this ache shows your heart's depth, still eager for love. To soothe it, weave small ties daily. A brief call to a cousin or a wave to a neighbor can anchor you like a candle in the dusk. Henry joined a local gardening club, sharing stories over seedlings, and his nights grew quieter, his days fuller. Before bed, try a ritual to honor your bonds. Sketch a memory of a loved one in a journal, like tracing a path back to them. My neighbor Grace, who baked for her grandchildren, started this after losing her best friend. She'd wake at 3 a.m., her heart heavy, but jotting down a shared recipe eased her, like a bridge to the past. She also placed a small keepsake, a friend's old brooch, by her bed, a tangible link that calmed her. If you feel adrift, join an online forum for hobbies like knitting or history. Even one comment can spark warmth. Or try a nightly practice. Whisper a thank you to someone who shaped you, picturing their laugh. Grace found this softened her wake-ups, her spirit lighter. If distance separates you, send a postcard to a relative, a tiny gesture that binds. These acts don't demand much, just a spark of intention, but they knit a web of care, holding you through the night's quiet. Your heart's call is a gift, dear friend, proof it still seeks light, like a star shining in the dark. Tend it gently, and your nights will hum with peace, your days with love. This emotional pull can also arise from a heightened awareness of life's fleeting moments, as aging sharpens our sense of time's passage. My friend Dorothy, a former schoolteacher, felt this at 76. She'd wake at 3 a.m., her heart stirring with memories of student smiles or a long-ago picnic with her sister, not in sorrow, but in a quiet wish to relive those ties. This can subtly elevate heart rate, disrupting sleep's restorative calm, distinct from other triggers. To ease it, try a daytime habit. Share a story with a younger relative, like passing a cherished book, to feel your connections endure. Dorothy began emailing her niece weekly, recounting old tales, and her nights grew steadier. At bedtime, place a photo of a loved one nearby, its presence a soft anchor. If solitude stirs you, volunteer for a local cause, like reading to children, to weave new bonds. A nightly ritual of lighting a small candle while thinking of someone dear can warm your heart, like a hearth in the dark. These small gestures, like threads in a quilt, wrap your spirit in care, easing wakeful nights and enriching your days with purpose. As we close, take a moment to reflect on these 5 reasons, like stones along a gentle river. Maybe it's your shifting rhythm, sensitive senses, digestive clock, restless mind, or longing heart that wakes you at 3 a.m. Each is a message, not a mistake, showing how alive and responsive your body and soul still are. At Seniors Life Wisdom, we believe these moments are chances to listen closer, to care for yourself with kindness. Those 3 a.m. wake-ups aren't just interruptions, they're whispers guiding you toward balance and peace. Try one small change this week, like dimming your lights or writing a note, and see how your nights soften. You're not alone in this, dear friend, and your journey is still unfolding with grace. Embrace these wakeful moments as invitations to grow, like seeds stirring beneath the earth. Each adjustment you make, whether a cooler room or a heartfelt letter, builds a bridge to calmer nights. Your resilience shines in these quiet hours, a testament to a life rich with experience. Share your journey below, and let's keep weaving this tapestry of care. I'm Albert, wishing you gentle rest and vibrant days ahead. What touched you most today? Was it a reason that felt familiar, or a tip you're eager to try? Share it in the comments below. Your wisdom builds our community. If this video warmed your heart, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need it. Let's keep nurturing our nights, one gentle step at a time. Until then, may your sleep be soft and your days full of light. Take care, and here's to restful tomorrows.